Okay, now that I'm in the middle of trying to put together yesterday's training session, it occurs to me that what this video is actually about is me needing to deselect among all the possible things to focus on. I started out intending to post a short example of using multiple wings to get Quitte to go in deeper on slices that Jen recommended. Then I sort of added on her challenge of how well does your dog know jump, because I had been reading that. And then, because I had been interested in the tugging class that Esteban is offering, I added some tugging stuff in. And then I added some small space at the end. So what I really need to do is answer the question Jen asked in that most recent podcast. What's my purpose in training? That I need to triage, make a plan, and then stick to the plan. And I think Kate and I will have a much better time. I just read Esteban's advice yesterday that there's a lag between bar ticks and bar downs and the reaction of your brain. And so you can see how I reward, even though she's hit some bars and standards, and that's what I don't want her to do. So, but it's really hard to break that habit. In this case, I just wait and finally get a clean bar and reward. I'm actually really pleased to see how this light hand touch I'm asking for is really keeping her calm. I've worked really hard on classically conditioning that with her favorite ball throwing activity, so that instead of what she used to do, which would be bark because she's so frustrated because she thinks she's done things right, that hand really is working to calm her down and allowing me to have her do multiple reps waiting for the reward. So that's a good thing. I think you're going to have to believe me on this, but you know, she never really was much of a bar knocker until, I'm not even sure when, but certainly when she started becoming more over aroused. So I'm really interested in what's causing the bars. Not that I think that it's okay, but I am interested in seeing what she's objecting to. Here, you can see my hand goes up. That's the signal to come and touch my hand, and she's going to get a reward. So I think she sees that, and she says, oh, well, I'll just blast through this because I know I'm going to get my reward now. So again, it's I want her to keep the bar up even if I do that, but I can see how kind of the proliferation of hand signals and new verbals and all that kind of thing is really forcing her to multitask a lot. So that could contribute to her not paying attention to bars. Okay, I'm going to torture myself by making myself watch these next sequences. She's tired. No wonder she's ticking everything and not bending. She's trying to use less energy. She gets tired too. We probably went for a walk this morning and threw balls and everything like that. It's very easy to overwork this dog because she always wants to go, even when she's tired. But When she's tired, it's a setup for ticking bars and brushing standards. Mary, period, pay attention. Kate will be 7 years old in June. Plus, we used to run off leash miles and miles every day. Now that just doesn't happen anymore. So while she's in good shape from a lot of backyard agility, it's not the same as when we used to run across the deserts, swim in the ocean, climb mountains, go in rivers, all that stuff. So, hey, I'm getting old, so is she. Be nice, Mary. Be nice to your dog. Okay, she's absolutely right, and I'm wrong here. I absolutely signal a rear cross here by stepping forward. She barks at me, as she has every right to do. I think my whole purpose for training the last couple of years, at least, is to get her to chill out, to be more resilient, to not get so upset when things go wrong. That's her personality. I've exposed myself to a lot of advice about how to help her, and much of it is good, but I haven't implemented any of it really systematically because nothing has quite fit her. It's really up to me to put some strategies into play that I think are right for her. Not because we're going to trial, there are no trials, and I couldn't afford it anyway, but so that we both have a really good time together. And I have to trust myself. I listen to a lot of people, I respect so much of what people have told me, but ultimately I have to decide for myself and for my dog. The end. Oh, and luckily for everyone, I don't think I'm going to include April's small space video after all.